Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Toyota Supra on a POV test drive. This one is the 3.0 and this one has the safety and technology package. So let me go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. So this is the 2021 Toyota Supra. It does sound very good. And by the way, this one is a tuned Supra, and honestly, it sounds amazing. The pops and crackles in this Supra are very, very good. Here is the backup camera. I really wish the screen was a little bit bigger, and for some reason, the screen is very dim, so I really wish that it's a little bit brighter, because I did actually adjust. I tried to adjust the brightness, and the brightness was all the way up. Let's go ahead and take this Supra on a test drive and see how it does. I'm gonna go ahead and drive it in normal mode, and then I'll put it in sport mode. Does have the engine shut off, so when you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off to save some gas. And if you have the AC on high, then the engine will turn on even though you are stopped. Such a beautiful car. Brakes are very, very touchy, and this car is very it does feel very light, and this 3.0 just sounds honestly amazing. I did drive this Supra before the tune, and I did have a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sport. I think I'm gonna drive this Supra in sport mode this whole time, because it sounds amazing in sport mode. We're gonna go ahead and take this Supra on the highway and see how it does. Yep, definitely this thing moves, and this 3.0 just sounds amazing. And I did talk to my friend, and he did say that after the tune, the exhaust became a little bit louder. Before the tune, it wasn't as loud. And there is just a ton of pops and crackles. I hope that my camera is capturing the pops and crackles, because in person this thing seriously sounds amazing. So under the hood, they're going to be a 3.0 V6. It is a twin scroll single turbo, and this engine is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And seriously, this transmission is amazing, and the engine just sounds amazing, and everything in this Supra is perfect. Even the suspension is very good. But under the hood, as I said, it does have a V6, and this V6 produces 382 horses and 368 pound-feet of torque. And seriously, such a beautiful engine. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in sport mode. Yeah, definitely. This Supra just sounds phenomenal. And interior looks good. Everything has a really nice look to it. Steering wheel looks right. I really wish it had a different design. The center is a little bit on the bigger side, so not a big fan of the steering wheel. Brakes feel good, and seriously, everything just looks amazing. The window switches are straight from a BMW. I mean, this Supra is literally a BMW, so literally everything in this Supra is a BMW except probably the steering wheel and the Toyota badge. But seriously, this thing is very, very good. Impressed with this Supra. Such a beautiful, comfortable sports car. Suspension setup is amazing, and I believe it does have like an adaptive suspension, so when you change it to sport mode it does stiffen up. When you put it in comfort mode it becomes a little bit more comfortable. And as I mentioned, this Supra is tuned. It does have the JB4 tune, and this tune adds 80 to 100 horses on top of the horsepower this Supra has. But seriously, I'm very impressed. And by the way, this Supra does have the carbon fiber mirrors. It is the GR Supra, and it does have the safety and technology package. Basically, it does have the lane keep assist, it does have the adaptive cruise control, and I'm not sure if it has the lane keep assist, but it does have cruise control. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it has the lane keep assist and steering assist, but it does have adaptive cruise control. And if you guys are curious about the MPG numbers, they are 22 in the city, 30 highway, and 25 combined. And this Supra is seriously very comfortable to drive. So as I said, the brakes are very, very good in this Supra. Yep, definitely very, very good. So I forgot to mention, but this screen is an 8.8-inch screen, and it does look a little bit on the smaller side, but it's not too bad. And as I said, I really, really wish that the screen was a little bit brighter, because in a sunny day, or on a sunny day, it's very, very dim. Let's test the turning radius in this Supra. And actually, the turning radius is very good. I mean, it does have a short wheelbase, but definitely the turning radius is very, very good. And I forgot to mention, but it does actually have blind spot monitoring system. Traction control in this Supra is good as well. This thing is quick. And I love the sound of this turbo. It is nice and loud. In some turbo cars you don't really hear the turbo that much, but in this Supra you do hear it a lot, which is good. So beautiful interior. It does have a wireless phone charger, and it does have heated seats, BMW looking shifter. Sport mode right here, traction, engine shut off, traction control is going to be right here. It does have parking sensors, and here is the e-brake. It does have the carbon fiber trim right here on the middle console, 2 cup holders, and overall very nice car. But definitely getting inside and out of this Supra is very hard. It is low on the ground, and this right here is very low, so you have to basically duck down to be able to go in. But yeah, definitely a very nice and very fun car to drive. This whole thing is that synthetic rubber material. It is a little bit on the harder side, but it is nice. This is actually nice and soft, which is good. And yeah, overall, beautiful car. And when you put this Supra in comfort mode or normal mode, you don't hear any pops and crackles. So when you put it in sport mode, this thing changes a lot. It's definitely hard to hear it over the camera, but in person it is very loud. It sounds like gunfires. That 8-speed ZF transmission is just amazing. It does feel light, handles good, suspension setup is beautiful, and everything about this Supra is good. Beautiful coupe. And the 400Z is going to be the competitor for this Supra, and honestly I'm super excited for the Nissan 400Z, or just the Nissan Z, because they did actually change the name. But very impressed with the Supra. I think the Nissan is gonna be a little bit more successful than the Supra due to its price. So if the price is around 35,000 to 40,000, then Nissan are going to do a great job in this class or this segment. But I'm seriously impressed with this Supra. 30 miles per gallon on the highway from a car that has almost 400 horses, and very comfortable, very light, handles good. And I forgot to mention, but the steering wheel is actually very light in sport mode. And it's not really as direct. It doesn't feel that direct. And in comfort mode, it's about the same, but it's not as quick as in sport. Yeah, this 8-speed automatic transmission is phenomenal. And as I told you guys, in comfort mode, it's so quiet. In sport mode, this car completely changes. So on rough roads, definitely the suspension of this Supra is very good. Handles potholes, small things on the roads, very good. So very comfortable suspension, and there's not too much noise that is coming from the suspension into the cabin. And wind noise, road noise, everything is good. But yeah, seriously, I'm super impressed with this Supra. I think Toyota did a great job with the Supra. For the glass, it's not double pane glass, basically just a single glass. A lot of cars have double pane glass. Basically, when having double pane glass or double-sided glass, it makes the cabin of the car super quiet, but this one doesn't. But it is nice and quiet even though it doesn't have it. Stress this enough, but seriously, this thing is very fun to drive. So I am truly impressed with this 3.0 Supra. Seriously, this thing is really fun to drive. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2021 Toyota Supra 3.0. I would like to thank my friend Nick for providing me his Supra. Seriously, this thing is very fun to drive and I had so much fun with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave Nick's information in the bottom of this video, so if you guys are interested, you could ask him questions about his Supra. He's going to be getting an air intake, and I believe he's going to be getting a downpipe. So if you guys have any questions, reach him on his Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and put his Instagram in the bottom. And if you guys enjoyed this POV test drive, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.